And we are live.
What?
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 It's been almost a year. Can you believe that, Johan? It's a year since we were here.
Yeah, I haven't even seen you since a year ago.
It's been... I haven't even seen you, like, this year.
Yeah.
So that makes it 2 years, Johan.
Thanks, Corona.
Thanks, Corona.
Hello.
I drew your face on a post-it note, though.
Ah. I can't draw faces.
Me neither.
Ah,
I'm sorry. So
I
yeah,
hope to see your work of art soon.
it's the first Thursday of 2022, and we're playing video games.
Video games?
Yeah, I am Jacob, the community manager, and I'm here with Johan.
Hello.
He does the programs.
The program.
Programs. And special guest, Vecchio.
Yay! Hello.
And completely random fourth guy that joined us. And that's okay because we have space for it because we're not full team today.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome if you're new on the stream. We do this twice a week, once for the regular deep dives on Thursday and once more on Friday with the elite deep dives. We usually answer questions during the stream, but please preface your question with like brackets and make it say question inside the brackets so we can spot it in the chat. I'll be watching all the chats, and Johan took the easy way out and will probably only watch Twitch. And things might get crazy, with gameplay, so we might miss questions. So.
And thank you for the raid, Mega Miles. Welcome, raiders as well.
Just need to doing this. Alright, let's choose the books.
Question, is this how you want it formatted? You are correct.
Drop sequence initiating.
Yeah, I need to drink my beer. There we go.
It's not a hard rule about the formatting. It just makes it easier to see in the chat.
And if people get creative enough with like the formatting, we might make it hard. I already seen like 4 different ways to do it now. Okay, let's take them all from the beginning. Let me just see. What's the first brackets? Brackets. Did you guys have a great Christmas and New Year's? Yeah.
Yes.
My girlfriend fell asleep at 8:30. My son fell asleep like 8:45. So I played video games. Yeah.
Hey.
A sleepy bunch.
Sleepy sleeps. Any news on crossplay with Steam, PlayStation, and Microsoft? No. The situation, this situation is like it has been for, I mean, ever since we released on Xbox, really. That crossplay isn't really something we can do.
This is a random dreadnought, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Could be. You're a random.
It's a random dreadnought.
No, I think it's here. The egg is here.
What triggered it?
It's legit.
Oh,
But where is his friends?
yeah, I forgot we are in
there.
a deep dive. Oh yeah, exploder infestation, just what I need.
We're gonna get more lizard/dragon type armor. I don't see why not, but I don't think it's in the works right now. What about Mac OS? No Mac OS support.
That's every version we have to test makes QA hold someone at gunpoint until we say no.
Oh, this was maybe a bad way to pop it.
Shoot it in the Yars.
I can just sprinkle it with ice.
Oh, glitter.
Ice
Rock glitter. Nice.
Favorite dev command?
Slow-mo.
Yeah, slow-mo is a fun one where you can change the speed of the game.
Yeah, we tested something yesterday, and Johan brought the engine shotgun and with a limited ammo, so he didn't have to reload. And that when the game is at 5 times speed, because slow-mo can go the other way around too. It's literally just like a I can't even describe what it looks like, but it took me down in like half a second or something like that.
We had a very high-speed PvP duel.
Yeah.
What?
I know it's not going in.
No.
Definitely not. Ow! Stop throwing axes at the invincible right now. Like, you should know this.
Invincible.
Yeah, the no right now. Invincible.
Is there an end date for Season 1? There is one, but it's not the date we can announce.
No, but it'll be before Season 2 starts, obviously. And we've set that like March, April. So we'll tell you in advance. But you won't miss anything if you haven't had the chance to get everything.
New Year and you already have secrets?
Yeah.
There's always been secrets, fuck.
Always have them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where is he? Where is he? He's coming out.
Can we have the PvP arena? No, that's not something we want to add to the game.
It's only for me and Johan.
Yep.
Alright, there's no mule.
See, it wasn't a random dreadnought.
yeah.
Yeah. Today you learned, Akio, that you don't know everything.
This is news to me.
All those hours in the game and you're really just still a noob.
Yeah, I heard before you're player level 1000.
Yeah, you've been cheating. We all know that. Alright, question. I missed it. Oh, wait. Yeah, did you already have a fix for the problem that they can't join friends in the EU? The fix yesterday fixed some of it, like the weird server list thing where every server was in the US or this labeled as being in the US. We're still looking into what can cause the fact that some people can't join their friends because others can, and the game can't really. They won't allow it to be released on PlayStation if that doesn't work. So it does work for a lot of people, but some people have issues, and we're trying to figure out why. So if you have that issue and you can give us a video like the flow from starting the game to where it fails, it can actually tell us a lot about like how it happens and maybe allow us to replicate it, which is a big part of figuring out why it happens.
If it can be replicated, it most likely can be fixed.
Question: any plans on putting something else in lost equipment packs? Well, the things you don't get in season 1 will probably go into that, and maybe somewhere else too. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
We are not ready to say it yet, at least. So we're still working on options for that. But there will definitely be added stuff to the lost packs, and I know the pain because I've pretty much been out of new stuff for a while. I still think I have some of the new skins since the last update, but other than that...
Oh yeah!
Question: are you all on controller to celebrate the console release? No, we need months of training before we can actually make that look good on stream.
We can barely make it look good on...
Yeah, I mean, we're having trouble with mouse and keyboard, so...
Where is the last pump check?
It's with the second one in a proxy
Ah.
I'm just laying down Hive.
Oh, no.
Ah, you're taking another route.
Yeah, I don't like when the pipes overlap. That's bad for surfing.
Is there gonna be some sort of shooting range, like a simulation where we can test and build stuff, something like this scene from Matrix where Neo learns to fight? I think it would be cool, but it's not something we're working on. We've seen the mod though, it's very cool. There is a mod that does it, if you didn't know.
Or at least that it's trying to do it. I don't know if it's completely done yet. But it looks like it's succeeding at it, so
yeah.
Thanks for letting us not do it. Yes. Good job, Ben.
Okay, I'm just gonna construct the pipes.
The chat is out of control. Question, would you consider adding mine X amount of gold as season pass quest? I don't like seeing dwarves not mine gold. Well, I think the reason people don't do it is because they feel they have enough. Gold is probably the most abundant thing you can get, so I still need more gold.
Hey, this is the new gold.
What's your thoughts on adding volumetric fog/lighting to the game? I like volumetric fog. I don't know if it would look good in TRG or... I mean, it probably would, but I don't also know
this pipe right here, that's a travesty.
It sounds expensive.
It's dishonoring pipe builders everywhere. Look at this. Look at this crap. Look at this. Look. Yeah, I'm going back to the mine head. I'm going... Aw, man. I'm just going to slide up... Aw, man. So like you just got rid of your headache from yesterday and you're just going back to enjoy a nice cup of coffee. Oh, and then you hit this. It's bad.
Are you going to put elf NPCs in the game so we can point and laugh at them for not having a beard? No elves. No elves.
Yeah, we're saving the pointing and laughing thing. You can do that with the scout.
Yeah.
Just point and laugh at the scout. Ask us again tomorrow. It'll be the driller and then the engineer. Never the gunner because he's heavily armed.
Once Season 1 is finished, will players still be able to finish Season 1 pass and cosmetic tree? I don't know if we should talk about their specific plans.
We definitely said that you can. The season pass will change to season 2, but the content you can get from unlocking season pass will be available in the game through other means, not through the season pass. It will be a new season pass with new things to do.
I'm coming, Esther. Do you have any idea why GeForce Experience can't find DRG even though I'm 100% sure it's scanning the right directory? No.
No, that's pretty much not something we're touching. It's all on
NVIDIA,
GeForce
right?
Experience build. Yeah, it's. I think the process was like, do you want to have it on GeForce now? We're like, yeah, sure. And then they made it work. I think.
Yeah, but he's talking about GeForce Experience and not like the driver updating software.
Well, still no.
Yeah. Still no. I think it's in NVIDIA's court there.
So basically, what I said, just without misunderstanding.
Can you throw a shield on top of the resupply? I'm completely dry.
I can, but I don't want to.
I can't.
Thank you.
I lied.
I'm dipping, I'm completely dry.
But yeah, we basically don't have any control or anything about how NVIDIA GeForce Experience interacts with NVIDIA. So
yeah.
And sometimes I have issues just making it like record the right screen. I mean, if you disconnect your monitors and then plug them in another order, that'll fuck it up. And I've never figured out how to do it on, other than like uninstall everything and then start over. Making sure that it'll register the monitors, but then never unplug them. Just tape that shit down. Tape it down, don't touch it.
So what are you working on? I mean, we're working on Season 2 right now, and I mean, we've announced new secondaries, and there will most likely be many new hats.
You're doing well.
New hats.
And other stuff.
I want
New
more gem
other
colors from
stuff.
the beards. I want sapphires, rubies, diamonds.
Ready to go. Objective completed. All objectives completed. You're ready to start the pump
Just like
sequence.
200 different kinds of gemstones.
Now that the game has been released on PlayStation, can you add the DualShock/DualSense controller support for the visual UI layout in the PC Steam version? I guess?
Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe we will. But we can't take suggestions during the stream because we have poor memories and we never write anything down because we need to appear good in the game and entertaining. But please suggest it in the proper channels on Discord or Reddit, Steam forums. That's the best way to.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Malfunction along the pipeline. Maintenance crew, to work.
There it is.
Sadly, I think as for any questions that are about when Season 2 will start, we don't really have an answer for you to talk about.
Yeah, the closest you'll get is March, April. That's on our roadmap, so that's...
Well, then you got the answer. I thought we...
We still have malfunction.
Whatever.
It says
Whatever.
it says so on the roadmap. So.
Okay. Then March, April. So that would be Q...
Unless it changed, and no one told me that
Right.
wouldn't be the first time. Yeah,
Or Q1.
Q2. But we're specifically not saying Q2. We're saying March, April.
The pipeline is fixed.
Q3.
Yeah, that's not.
That Q3 went down really well, I think.
Yeah. Totally not frustrated or anything. Totally didn't get sick of telling people it was Q3 right up until we were in Q4.
Noise from the refinery is attracting the bugs.
What's the difficulty for deep dives? There's no like set difficulties. It's similar to I think for the regular ones. 3.5 first stage and then 4.5 I think. But
Like
it's really,
it's like each level on the deep dives has its own custom difficulty. So the first stage on the normal deep dives has 1, then the second one is a bit harder, and the third one is a bit harder.
yeah, and you can basically, I mean, you can enter a deep dive with less health and less ammo than you would like a regular stage, so it doesn't really translate one-to-one. So we started out like having, like calling them by like numbers like 3.5 stuff, but it really didn't feel right, so it's more an approximation than anything else.
I always found the difficulties more influenced by the team you're playing with.
I feel
Depends a bit on how
exposed.
murderous your driller are.
Yeah, for instance, if you have a stupid driller who forgets it's a deep dive and continues to call in all the resupplies so you don't have any nitro left, that would be stupid.
Yeah, but I mean that's also that kind of driller you would also meet in a regular game, and
Yeah, thankfully I'm not that kind of driller and we don't have too little nitro.
also it's not all drillers, you say.
By the way, we have only 76 nitro for some reason.
That's because there's like 2 resupplies here. Did you summon all the resupplies, Vecchio?
No, that would be a bad driller move and I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
How did you go about getting the game added to PS Plus? Is it just an email to Mr. and Mrs. Sony? Do you know that? Anything about it?
I don't know like exactly how we did it, but I know the process, and usually it's I mean, they can contact you, and you can probably also state that you're interested in doing so. But it's like I think it's a very carefully vetted process. Also because I mean they're giving the game away free to the subscribers, so obviously they're buying the game for some amount. So you don't just say we want to go on PS Plus and then you're on PS Plus. I mean it has to be agreed on upon all the parts, like specifics of the contracts, the payment, and everything needs to be.
This pipeline is fixed.
And I think it's the same with Game Pass, except that on Game Pass it's not just. I mean, on Game Pass it stays longer, and they can renew it. On PS Plus it's just like the 1 month. It's the game of the month, right? So,
how does it work for the people not having a PlayStation? I'm subscribed to the PlayStation thingamajig, get Deep Rock for free, and what happens in February?
Well, then you have it on your digital account, so you have it as long as you have an active PS Plus subscription. You have access to the game. So if you cancel your subscription, you won't be able to play it. But if you renew it, then you should be able to play it again. But it's an online game, so you're also not able to play it without a PS Plus subscription anyway. So.
Did you secretly nerf Dark Plasma? I don't think we do any secret nerfs. If it's something that has, like, it might be affected by some bug that unintentionally changed something, or it was just missed in the patch notes. But we don't intentionally do secret nerfs.
Sometimes we change stuff in other systems that will affect other things. Like a lot of things happen, like when we redid the heating system, a lot of the things that actually set stuff on fire changed behavior. So that was
sort of cascades all over the systems.
Yeah. So that wasn't a stealth nerf, it was unintentional because we changed one system that actually had an effect on other things.
I think we also had some issues with armor breaking, I think, that affected weapons in unintended ways.
Pipe number 1 takes you to it.
No.
This is the normal deep dive.
Yeah, we'll do the elite one tomorrow. Oh,
is there another hotfix coming for today for joining problems?
Not tonight. We still haven't figured out like what the problem exactly is, since it's not universal.
Nice work once again. Diving to the next stage.
But we are aware that it is an issue, and we are trying to figure out why it is an issue.
You missed a very important question in chat. Why can't I pet bulk detonators?
Well, do you like your hands?
Yes.
Do you like to keep them?
No.
Well, not the answers I expected to complete my my sentences, but yeah, you can't because it's a bad idea.
So the dwarves know by instinct which wildlife is safe to pet? I mean, a cave swine could just, rip it off.
Are you saying that that you didn't try to pet the first bulk detonator you saw?
I always try.
Well then, I mean, you should have learned by now.
But they continue to burn me with passionate, deadly love.
There you see.
Is there any plans to add more playable characters? Not looking for specific details. The specific details on that there's no plans to add new characters, and instead we expand on the ones that we currently have, so giving them new weapons and stuff like that.
That's one where the game has subtitles in Portuguese, Brazil on PC, PlayStation doesn't. The reason for that is that there are some things in the translations that need to be translated absolutely correctly, and our translations are fan translations, so it has to go through certification at Sony. So we really need to. They need to be updated, and it's a bigger thing than actually just doing a hotfix. So we will add the subtitles at a later point for the finished translated languages. But we're going to focus on the issues with networks and stuff first before we do that. So we're sure that things are.
Molly.
Oh, that's not having this.
How many players completed the season 1 up to level 100? We probably have numbers on that. I don't know those numbers though.
I think it's quite a few at this point. I think I'm only at level 40.
I'm
maybe? Early like late 30s. Probably. No current plans for crossplay now. It's not easy to do, and it would require us to change a lot of things.
On a very like high level, it's basically the networking backend that is different for all of the platforms, and we would have to make our own basically connector between all these backends, and or make our own backend.
And we'd have to change like cave generation, and I guess we'll also delay like the release of updates because all the versions should be released on the same day, so they should all be tested completely before we release them, and we wouldn't get the benefit of the fixes we do on Steam.
Yeah, we can't release hotfixes then to Steam just as we please.
Yeah, it's really like a cumbersome process in comparison to get all to run alongside each other, not just like on live, but also the updates and everything, and testing them and making sure everything works on everything at the same time.
Are you working on reworking client-server synchronization of projectiles, or will it likely stay the way it is with manual fixes specific issues that arise with the system?
I think I think what we are doing is kind of like a rework, but like in pieces.
Yeah, I
think
know
we've done a lot of work with it.
We did so that they are like I don't know what it's called, but it trusts the client basically on what happens, rather than having to be synced with the server. But we will fix specific problems that arises at least.
Quick question: when is modding gonna be added to Microsoft Store? There's no plans to do that. It's possible, but we're not committed to doing it just yet.
Roly-poly bit.
Any plans to expand modding, like fan-made biomes, I guess? Level parts allow them to alter them, cosmetics, etc. I think you can already do cosmetics, like you can replace cosmetics with other cosmetics.
Yeah, I don't think we necessarily have any like set restrictions on what models can do, but I guess there are some limitations, like engine-wise, and what they can have access to. I think that's some of those are technical reasons, not something we said you can't do this and you can't do that. I don't think we have that level of like control. Probably could expand on it, but I don't think there's no like specific plans for enabling specific changes, but I do know we are aware that there are some things that people want to do, and I think we are looking into if it's possible without exposing the entire like working of the game. But that also could also be an issue, I think.
We'll lose the connection if you don't stay close by it. So try
Will
not
future
to leave the
updates add more
zone.
enemies to challenge us in different ways? Most likely.
Oh shit.
I mean, we added new enemies in the previous update, so...
Aren't you personally responsible for annoying enemies, or was it just coincidence?
I think Johan has done a lot of the annoying enemies.
Yeah. I haven't done the cave leech though.
Try to leech more. That's one way.
Is it a designer or somebody having the idea and then you just do the logic, or do you come up with, hey, I just have an idea to make an enemy very annoying with code?
Usually we have one or more designers working together with both programmers and artists, and
so
it's a collaborative effort, right? So the designer is like, oh hey, we have this idea, and then it's being developed as we go.
And I guess the artists also do like concept art, like suggestions, like theme-wise, and then I guess that's also taken into consideration.
But the originals ideas are usually from the designers. I know Betsy at the time was I played Warframe, and I thought it was cool to have the enemy that when you defeat it, I don't remember what the enemy is called in Warframe, but it's like when you defeat it you can hack it and it will come to your side for a while. Someone in the chat probably knows what I'm talking about.
Let's walk back. So we cannot hold you personally responsible for annoying enemies?
Yeah, no, not for everything at least.
Is it okay if we do so anyway?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
The level is so short that I'm not drilling.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5
Can't be
minutes.
bothered.
Typical lazy dwarf.
Who programmed Molly and who wrote the line, I wanna punch the guy who programmed Molly? I don't know if we wanna give out his name.
Has there been punching though? Has anyone been punched?
Isn't it illegal to punch your colleagues? I don't think we've punched him.
I guess there are those like special circumstances
that require a punching. Yeah.
Oh.
I think if you write a bug report about the flare issue, someone will fix it eventually. It's not just like we like to have bugs still left in the game, but sometimes it's just not prioritized or known about. Oh shit. Ah, there's Praetorians in the small tunnel. Oh my god.
Smalley. Oh, okay.
I want to risk it on the last stage.
Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Personal space bubble.
No one's grabbing the last one.
He's dead and continue to getting beat.
Dip.
Oh yeah, Bursa Moas. That's what they're calling this in Warframe.
Is that you, yo mama?
Somebody's screaming your name in chat.
Yeah, I
for
think
some
that's Joe Mama from Reddit. Yeah, I knew it. I couldn't remember your Twitch name.
Does he usually scream at you?
your name.
Yeah, it's quite common actually.
Any plans to add more passive/active abilities? I guess you mean the perks. I don't think it's something we're against. We might add some, but we're not currently working on them. But I think it would be pretty cool.
Third stage, last and toughest one of the deep dive. Get your objectives done, and you'll be back to drinking
Johan!
back at the Abyss Bar in no time.
First mini wave should come in already.
You're a mini.
Oh, bulk.
Wilson. What's the kid in Heavy Rain? Oh, what's the kid called in Heavy Rain? It's Sean. Sean.
Possibly a double jump. We actually used to have a double jump in, and it was in the game for a few days.
Did they even make it into the live build, or was it only on experiments?
I think it was on live very briefly.
Yeah, it didn't last for more than a week until we realized that, well, that changes everything about traversal.
Yeah, it was an issue because if everyone didn't have...
Can we ignore the exploder and just take him for walks through the level?
Yeah,
Because you're holding the leash, and it's only like a meter long. Well, I don't think our scout got the memo, so we're popping it.
But double jump, we had issues when everyone did not have it on the team. So if you have platforms, for instance, if the engineers has double jump, then no one else that doesn't have double jump will not be able to use the platforms.
Yeah, the driller wouldn't normally drill where he would drill, because he would just jump there, so he wouldn't drill. Zip lines wouldn't come up because maybe the gunner would just jump up, right? So and like so on.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's undermining the credibility of the traversal tools?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean everyone would have to have them.
Specifically in a team setting, right?
Yeah.
But if it were to come back, it would probably be in a form where everyone on the team just has it.
It could be like
somehow.
a modifier for them.
Yeah, or maybe you find like jump packs down in the cave or something that you can just get.
Yeah, but we don't want any perks to be like mandatory. So that's really the reason why. It was simply too effective as well.
Oh my god, I'm out of ammo.
Scout takes the lead with one leech.
Yay!
Hurrah!
Ah, stop eating me.
How many leech grabs so far? I don't think we only have one.
This is the first. But he was killed by the spitballer, not by the leech.
Are the separate networking infrastructures also the main issue when considering cross-platform progression?
I think that's more. I mean, you can't just pull files into games on console, on PlayStation. That could be
but I think that would be more us making our own progress backend.
Yeah, so we need to have like an account lock-on system for that, which doesn't exist, and that's like a big task to do that. Which would basically have all your information. Honestly, that's also like one more point where things could fail, right? I mean, it has advantages, definitely, but it's a bit. I don't think we've actually calculated with the amount of people who wants to move their progress from like PC to PlayStation or Xbox to PlayStation.
Somebody want to get the scout?
Oh, right. How long has he been there?
2 minutes? 3 minutes?
30 minutes. Ah. Okay, I'm probably not the one to.
Ah! Come on, die.
Is the leech still over there?
I have no idea actually. It is. No, I killed the one which grabbed him. He wasn't killed by the leech.
I'm not gonna start the first new year by winning the KD trophy. Ah, son of a bitch! I knew it.
Jacob, why are you so distrusting?
Because I have reason to be. I feel like I have like an impact axe stuck too much over the place. It has your name on it and like a tiny like gift label with my name on it.
Hey GSG, I've been waiting for another dev stream to talk about this. Remember when the Iron Will was OP and everyone had it? I mean, isn't that today? Doesn't pretty much every... Oh, sorry. Oops.
Suddenly like an entire orchestra started playing at Johan's house.
It's an oddly harmonic mobile phone sound. Oh, need the X, by the way. Where are the X? Gimme.
Whoop. What can you say about the Mark 1 smart rifle and its max ammo? Do you think it should have more ammo? Should it improve in some other way, or should we renovate it? Well, I don't have any like feelings about it like improving. It might need that. I'll leave that to the designers. I think the ammo potentially is fine. It's just the way that people use it that makes them feel that it has less ammo. But you're in essence you could just be shooting at more stuff than you used to, since you can target like everything on the screen, like entire waves. And that definitely makes you shoot more and spend more ammo than you actually usually do. That said, that doesn't mean it doesn't need more ammo, but I think the designers are keeping an eye out. We need to make sure that it's not just like the perception of the user that's off.
Hello.
There's a convenient mine shaft of a resupply, a pre-spawned one, directly next to the exit.
Objective completed. You're doing well.
Ah. You can from there, so let's put there. Oh, the mini-mules are making so cute noises. I'm still waiting for your implementation of the little waddling mule. So cute.
Just one that limps. Like you only get find like 2 of the legs and it just has to like limp all the way back to the.
No, you teased us something better or something else now. I didn't have that information before, but no, the one which you teased on one of the anniversary streams.
Yeah, the odd one. Yeah. That's
which
the
is
thing,
the mini mule.
Yeah, the thing to see in Robert's stream,
yes.
when Robert presents something, it's usually it's stuff he really wants to do, but he'll never have time to do it. So don't get too excited about it. Hopefully he will get to it, but he has a lot on his plate.
I know this is not how it works, but I'd love to be like, okay, I created something incredibly adorable, so I now need to find a reason to implement it as soon as possible.
Yeah, but what about the incredibly cool thing you made and the incredibly awesome thing and there's a lot of incredible
That's
things.
okay. he didn't tease it us yet, so we don't know we are missing something, you know. But we know we are missing a cute little waddly mule.
I mean, some things get implemented like that. I know Bosco carrying things, for instance, was definitely not a planned thing. It was just something that I made and we put it in.
But did you tease it on the stream?
I think we did, didn't we?
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of like, really good or interesting stuff that's like in test levels and just need the time and the attention for it to actually make it into the game. And not all of it will make it. I mean, that's just how it is to make games. But
I'm waiting for the day when you as developers give us like a poll, hey, which one of these features do you want to get implemented next? And then everybody votes for the medic class.
yeah, I think that's the exact reason we're not doing it.
But you know what the people want, Jacob.
But you know, like the whole letting the community vote for the things is like part of how Deep Rock came to existence, but it was never voted in. It was one of the things that wasn't voted in, like at press play or the old early prototype thing at press play, the Project Marvel thing.
No, but I think what at least I and I know some other people appreciate is that you're very open and respondent to the community, but still like make your own decisions and don't go like, oh yeah, the community wants this or that.
I think it's important for us as developers to have like that we can do things that we want without the community having to tell us to do things.
Yeah, but you could also like be like, okay, what does the community want, like from their point of view?
Yeah.
Make your own decisions, and from my point of view, that has proven to be. Oh Christ! Oh,
I think polls like that can be good, but as soon as it's like, hey, which one of these features are we gonna develop, and we don't take the one that's most voted in, it immediately becomes communication issues.
Yeah.
Hey, we voted for this, and this was the most popular, but
yeah, and I mean,
the other one. Yeah.
Often, like a good suggestion isn't that good.
Oh Christ!
But sometimes it is as well. So
yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of like nuances and details, things that people don't realize behind the scenes, and that's the thing. I mean, a suggestion can look really good when you're not making the game, but it might not fit into the plans we already have.
You know, that's what I wanted to say before the bulk detonator interrupted me. I think. Like if you follow the development of the game, I know there's a lot of bitching sometimes from people, but all in all, I think you have proven that you did the right decisions play-wise.
I think largely that's probably true, but not to say we've done everything perfect either. Sometimes.
Nah, Christ, but
let's bring back Old E.
Yeah, Hold E was.
Yeah, I love this.
But to be honest, I don't think there was like internally 100% agreement on that being like too cool before it happened. So I mean, some things you just need to see live before it actually makes sense whether to do it or not.
I mean, it's fun how everybody is fine with hold mouse 1 to shoot, but not with press E to grab.
Yeah, but the thing was that I mean, it makes sense because it's like a motion you do, right? So you hold E while you do the motion. But the thing is, if you need to grab something, like while you're going past that, you just have to stop up and focus on it. It's kind of like when you revive someone, right? But that makes more sense because you're focusing on that, and it's actually also you're exposed when you do it.
Yeah,
and it
don't get me wrong. I know why it was a shit idea.
Yeah,
it's not that I liked
it's
it.
just to get the context.
Is this a good location, or is it a bad location?
Always a bad location. But yeah, I mean, it made sense, like. I guess you could say like cinematically because it's something you do, but reminding people is.
Should I? Okay, the scout already proceeds to dig it down for us. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm helping.
It also had some weird, funky issues where if you would like jump and hold E, it was like freeze you in the air while you held E. It looked really weird. So
At least yell timber before you.
No, that's the surprise of the end of the driller. It's
Merry
my birthday
Christmas.
driller to blow up
Boom,
anything
boom,
I
boom.
want.
with the addition of their of the secondary weapons and their overclocks, will you relook at the weekly core acquisition system? I have heard some desires to make maybe something where you can target it a little bit, but still not fully.
I think
but I'm not sure if we're actually doing it.
No, I think that's,
And now I have
generally we generally agree that the more we add, the harder it will actually be to get something that you might use. We don't have any desire for people to actually main things, but we know they do it. So I think at least my wish is that we add just some way to slightly influence the randomness of it.
I think we can do things like sometimes giving you a sort of a more like narrow choice in what you want. Like, oh, do I want a primary weapon for the driller or something like that?
Yeah.
And you give that choice every once in a while to help you target some
because
some overclocks more often.
If you look at it, like everything like is awarded randomly, and in most cases that's fine, but there will always be like one guy out there that will get if he plays the scout, he will get everything before
that he doesn't
gets,
want.
Yeah, I mean mostly everything before he gets something for the scout, right? And it won't be a lot of people this will happen to because there's a lot of content in there for the scout, but there will be like one guy that just has like bad rolls all the time, and that's something I would like us to see us avoid, and I think we probably will try to do that somewhat. Not gonna be like a big thing, but it will make sure that you can maybe skew the odds a little bit. Hopefully, there's no like decision on it yet or like anything official, but it's something it's the hill I will die on.
I think one of the main issues you have right now is that you have so much content. It's like 122 overclocks, just overclocks you can get. Before this weapon update, it took you 3.5 months to get all overclocks, assuming you went for all overclocks and did every deep dive, elite deep dive, and weekly assignment. I haven't done the numbers for the 122 overclocks you have now. And if you will introduce new secondaries with overclocks in the next season, I just assume it's gonna be like this patch with overclocks, then it would take, I just say double the time, so 6 months of continuous playing all the weekly events.
Yeah, I mean, if you want all the overclocks for one class, it will take the time, but I think it's also important to maybe just get one once in a while, right?
Jacob, how long did you play computer games? I need to get it all the overclocks. Give them all.
I actually think it's a bigger issue if you want like a specific beard or something to complete the look of your character, because then you're probably shit out of luck.
Did you ever watch the developer commentary on the orange box on the Valve titles? There's one line, I think of Gaben in one of the Half-Life games, where he says you cannot show the player a rocket and then not let him blast it, launch it, explode it.
You can't show a dwarf with beard without letting him put it on.
Yes, exactly. Give us the beards, give us the content, give us the overclocks.
Sometimes it's just nice to put that beard in like a glass box and not give you the hammer to break it until you're level 6. So.
No, we are gamers, not adults. You
can still see it. You need to dream. You need to keep the dream alive. You need to know the beard is there for you to get one day when you deserve it, when you grow into it.
When RNG blesses you.
When you're old enough to have enough facial hair. You can't just award like glorious beards to people that haven't deserved them. It should scale with your honorability and your your worth. Stop bombing the hole I'm in, goddammit. It's a dick move.
I repeat, I'm a driller, it's my birthright to blow stuff up.
Birthright. right?
If there are already new overclock concepts, I'm not asking for your favorite is because... But what weapon is it for? What?
I don't think we've... I don't think we actually have any for the current weapons.
I think we do. I think we have new overclocks for the old weapons, but I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them. I don't think they've been tested or anything. Maybe they're like... I think they might be in a spreadsheet somewhere. And in regards to the new secondary weapons, I think they're also working on ideas for that. But I think we'll talk more about that once we've started to show them. Hopefully we can do that soon. That would be cool. I think there's some pretty
we did it!
Pretty nice stuff in there. Oh, Astron left.
Yeah, he was like, finally, I can leave these nubs behind.
I don't think he realized he was on the dev stream. Not that the green symbols behind your guys' names would give it away.
So like he won the lottery, but he lost the ticket afterwards.
I mean, it could also be he doesn't care. He just think, man, I don't want to play with this plebs anymore. That's why he left.
What does logging mean in the patch notes? It's like debug logging, I think, at least.
It's for us to track crashes, like more specifically, to figure out why game breaks. It's not like we're not keeping your address and sending it to the FBI or anything. It's basically just crash logs and like bugs and things like that to help us
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I read somewhere it counts how many leaf lovers you ordered and then gives your name to the authorities. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the Danish authorities.
We have a thing though, like if you play with us and someone order leaf lovers, then it goes straight to your account back here.
You send a message to your
four
mom.
leaf lovers, or 3 leaf lovers you just got.
No.
Yes.
I'm still mad that the victory moves, the 2 where you drink beer, actually use leaf lovers for it.
You win some, you lose some.
It's like enthusiastically chugging down piss down your throat.
Yeah. You've never done that?
I played Team Fortress 2, but I was never a fan of Gerati.
As a reference for Johan. You know what?
I get it.
I'm not afraid to show my my leaf lover side here. There we go. If you drink 2 and you drink a 3rd one, then it cancels the first 2 out. You still have one on your.
Let me stand off you, jumping you from above.
Not if I'm moving.
Just imagine my iron visor
if you can't catch me.
touching you.
Look, I'm running and I'm protecting my empty leaf lover mug.
You cannot outrun your problems, Jacob. I'm always behind you.
I'm not outrunning them. I'm chasing them.
How was your days, devs? You doing good? I'm doing pretty good at least. How about you, Jacob?
I'm doing good. How about you, Johan?
I'm doing good. How about you, Jacob?
I'm doing fine. How about you, Johan?
What about Fakio? Are you doing good?
I'm not a dev. I'm not qualified to answer.
Too bad.
Oh yeah, just to make that clear, because last time stream, I'm not a developer. I'm just somebody lucky enough to be able to annoy Jacob in voice chat.
True, he
He's just an angry fan.
Anything coming from this voice is not a leak, not an official statement.
It's a German accent.
The one person who doesn't sound like a potato in his mouth.
I would expect
I'm not
that
Danish.
from a Swede.
Excuse you.
That's like a Swedish insult. It means nothing when it comes from someone from Germany. You and your...
We don't insult. We never insult people anyway,
because
our mind. That's enough for some.
But seriously, your nurses are called Krankenschwesters.
Jacob, I think the host needs to pick a mission.
I know. I'm just digging out German words.
Insults.
Schmetterling.
Your favorite. Krankenschwester.
Krankenschwester and Schmetterling. What was Hollow? Oh, wait, I think we're doing Hollowbow. What are we doing in Hollowbow?
Hollowbow, best bow.
Hollow, bruh.
Holy bow. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to... Hey, wait, do we have any assignments? Do you have any assignments? Do I have any assignments?
Oh, today's Thursday. Yeah.
Weisswurst warrior.
What do we want to do?
I want to be driller or gunner, and I want to play data rack mission in fungus or dense.
Ugh.
What's a Weisswurst?
Weisswurst is a very special blend of sausage, wurst.
So
I don't know what it's made out of.
Just joined by the sausage warrior.
But you make it by
Is it
letting... You don't cook it, you put up a pot of boiling water, and when it stops boiling, you put in the white wurst and let it simmer there for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, without cooking it, you get it out and then continue to peel off the skin and eat it with sweet mustard and was ist ein Brezel? Yeah, Brezel basically.
Oh, yeah. I think
it's incredibly delicious.
I think I've had that, just not in German.
I sometimes do that as a breakfast.
Oh wait, do you want to play the gunner, Johan?
Yes. Also, I want to play a data rack mission in fungus or dense.
No, currywurst sucks instead of whitewurst. Yep. Brezel, how do you explain brezel, the kind of dough it is?
Does it have wheat in it?
No, I mean the kind of how you prepare the outer... I don't know the English words for it,
actually. Does it go in dough?
No, Wait, give me a second. I need to open up a translator.
We're having the important discussions here on the dev stream.
Yeah, welcome to the... I think we have Mega Man secret cooking stream when.
Yeah.
You put the brezel before baking it. You coat it with a bit of, I don't know, lye base or leech.
Yeah, lye. Yeah.
Chat says it's pretzel.
And that it gives... No, it's actually brezel, the German word, with a B, but the English one is written with a P for some reason.
Yeah, but it's the same, right?
Yeah, but so you coat it with a bit of lye or leech. I don't know the proper word in baking terms.
Lye is correct.
And that gives it a very special... I mean, you know brezel, so...
Yeah, I think I've seen that too somewhere.
It's really good.
I've been to Germany once.
No, crossplay is not planned, sadly.
Did you say... What biome did you say, Johan?
I said fungus or dense.
I
have none of those.
There is one in fungus with golden bugs.
Can't we just do Hollowbow? Oh no,
I mean...
I get 2 if we do Hollowbow.
If we do Hazard 4, then we can do, from my point of view, the Johan's mission.
Okay, let's do the...
Jacob, if we do this, I'm done with all of my weekly challenges. Come on.
Why have you started? This is the first stream. Why have you started your weekly challenges? Madman's Inferno.
Wait, flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
We crossplay win. That's a good question.
How much RAM does the Wii have?
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, Axton, that's my specialty. Randomizing my cosmetics until I look completely like someone who's already did. So.
Why was it set to Hazard 1?
Not sure why it does that. Fix it, John.
I think it's just Jacob that wants a free mission.
I honestly think I would fall asleep midstream if we play Hazard 1.
Well, then we can answer all the questions.
I tested something on Hazard 2 at some point, and then I was like, oh wait, I need to go to talk to Axel in the other room. And then I came back 15 minutes later, and I had lost like half health, but that was it. Like Bosco took care of everything that attacked me, because I forgot to pause it. So I don't think Hazard 2 is that dangerous either, to be honest. I think Hazard 1, they'll give you like snacks and kiss on the cheek, send you away, the gift basket.
Oh, I should probably add, it's bad, very bad, very much frowned upon to eat the Weisswurst in either over an open flame or to let it cook. And in Bavaria, where it comes from natively, they even look bad at you if you peel it. They prefer to cut it open and then suck it out of its skin.
So like it's frowned upon. So what happens if you do that? Are you like
banished?
Like put in front of the village council and shunned, or like
I don't
throw
know.
rocks and tomatoes at you, or?
I just think the Bavarians despise you, but I mean that doesn't really matter because they do as soon as you don't speak their silly accent.
I see. So you can't really win.
Yes.
So maybe we should just go there and just eat their sausage raw and start a war or something.
I mean, everything depicted as typically German is actually typically Bavarian most of the times. Lederhosen, Oktoberfest.
How does that make you feel?
I'm close enough to Bavaria to be able to claim I'm culturally influenced, but also claim I'm not that crazy like them, so yay. Dancing on 2 weddings.
I don't think all the new weapons are inspired from rival tech.
Yeah, there's the discussion. Warpod greater than by Bavaria. Please don't kill me, Bavarians of this stream.
Bavarians of the stream. So like Pirates of the Caribbean, but very low.
Bavarians of the dev stream.
Yeah, maybe there are 2 in this whole stream.
So when do we get Neko Ear's hat for the dwarves? I think if we're gonna get anything in that's kind of anime, I still want the Gurren Lagann with the glasses.
Such a weak.
Yeah, but it would be great, and you know it, Jacob.
I know for a fact that the cat ears have actually been modeled by one of our 3D artists. That doesn't mean they'll never make it in, but they do exist on a hard drive somewhere.
By the Hat Queen.
Ah.
I've also seen like something that's actually even worse than that, but I'm not gonna.
Have you been hanging out with Frederick?
No. I think you've seen it too. If I say it's a dance, then.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Now I imagine you doing your own questionable content, which never makes it to any platform.
I'm just gonna add it's safe for work.
Yeah, it's just like, Jacob, hey guys, if you post this publicly, I have to ban you from the Discord even though you are dev.
I can neither confirm or deny.
We have a Slack channel that's called Share Me, and the bizarre thing, you're not allowed to share things, or at least I'm not allowed to share things from it. But I absolutely do want to, because sometimes it has stuff. I think we also realized that sharing stuff that we're not absolutely sure will fit to the game is not always a good idea.
I'm still waiting for the sitting animation.
Yeah, and just have a seat while you wait, because
I see what you did there.
I don't think it's not gonna be in season 2. If it's gonna be in season 2, I'll I don't know, sit somewhere.
I like when we share funny bugs, though. I think that's fun.
Yeah, that's I mean that's like premium content right there.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Did you increase the amount of nitro?
Not over Christmas, but I think
Haven't you learned that this game is RNG yet? Fuck you.
I actually think the nitro has been increased for this.
I remember I complained a little bit because last time I had a mission with like all the events and we didn't have enough nitro, even though we were all experienced players and not wasting it.
Didn't you like finish it with pickaxes only or something?
Very close to that. Not quite as bad, but very close, yes.
I think get good is the answer.
No, but I mean, if a team of completely experienced players with hundreds of thousands of play hours have problems micromanaging the ammunition.
Yeah, then all of them have to get good. That's just...
Yeah, but you know, ours doesn't always translate into to expertise factor.
You know what
I mean, I could spend like thousands of hours on Tinder and still never understand women. I mean, that's...
I know. I mean, you're a developer and still bad at the game, so that's
I still think we should do like only Towerfall streams. I would like that.
No, fuck you. It's only us that are allowed to make fun of you guys. You see, that's the rule.
Shit
It's the
rolls
rule
downhill. It's not supposed to get up and just walk around, and make jokes. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
I have turrets.
My German funny. There we go.
The same reason we don't make fun of the Bavarians.
You don't?
Because then shit starts rolling uphill again.
And it looks like some sort of white sausage. I don't know. It's really weird.
It's all sausage to me.
Okay, are we ready?
There we go. Yep.
The hack has begun. Protect the pod while it does its magic.
I like how mission control even says that hacking is magic. Yeah, calling it a resub.
What do you mean magic? It's clearly like a hacking data stream.
Mission
Wireless.
control just said so. While Hexy does its magic.
Maybe it's not literal magic.
It sounds like physics with extra steps. So
You're a wizard, Haxi. Keyboard warrior, wizard cleric, thing.
My drills will pierce the heavens, voice line for driller when it can't come soon enough.
What do we say to a question, lads?
You say roll,
We'll never
roll,
know.
fight power.
What is pushing me around? That's Molly.
Now damn it.
Yeah, the voice line mission control get a little bit more aggressive over the time. Months.
Gotta have a thick skin when you're a dwarf.
It's not a very healthy work environment. Would it have been copyright claims if you used a very old but recognizable boot or success sound for Hexy?
I like it.
I think someone probably owns that. So.
Also, I did not know about the voice line where he says all those years of video games have paid off.
I wrote that.
Are all the dwarves gamers?
No, just that one
Is
guy.
it canon that all the dwarves are gamers? Hell yeah.
What else would you do than
I mean,
drinking
you
on
can
a
spend years on video games without being a gamer, right? So you can still be like a cool Chad.
Yeah. Chad gamer.
It's never too late, guys. Run. Run while you can. Get some fresh air, sun. Get a hobby.
What is this sun you're talking about?
Or, you know, wait for the next Steam sale. There's always a next Steam sale. I actually didn't buy anything in this Steam sale. I think I've reached the point where I have all games.
I bought Forza 4.
Really?
And that was actually pretty fun.
Buying it or playing it?
Playing it.
Okay.
A friend just told me I should remind him not to buy so much because he left $200 in the last 1.5 months on Steam.
$200? That's a ridiculous.
But the Steam sales for me lately have definitely been like so many games that I don't want.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you just reach where you have like all the old games that once you wanted, you have them.
Yeah.
So you'll have to like rediscover old hidden gems, and they're somewhat limited.
I think a video game the Dwarves would play. Does anyone remember the old Flash game where there's like a guy with a hook at the top and there's like gold chunks and he has a crane and the crane goes back and forth and he just pulls in the gold. And you're supposed to collect all the gold. That's probably a game they play.
Fairly sure I've never played that.
It sounds like Deep Rock with a better, worse game design.
So, I mean, but the hook, what does it actually latch onto? Is it just like, is it gold with like,
Punks, bars.
like Velcro, or what are we talking about? How does it work, Johan?
What?
How does the hook get the gold? I mean, is it like pots of gold with like,
It's like big
latches?
chunks of gold and the hook just latches onto the gold chunks.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, okay. So it's like magnetic, but like not, because gold isn't.
Motherload.
I think Motherload is another game. Oh wait, that's Hive, but no wait, that's Load Runner up.
I have
Motherload, yeah, maybe Motherload, but I think that's like a...
Oh, I think I've maybe played it
That's a nice game.
1 or 2 times. Very long ago. Did we call the thing? Yes, we did.
Yes, I'm already putting down the...
Oh, the thing is here.
The path.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Hello. Goodbye.
This is my favorite minigame. Like downloads. I don't know, it's so satisfying. I like to screw around with it.
Thank you. I basically made it all.
Really?
Yes. Apart from the graphics, of course, but
Hacking pod on
Like the
the
bot
the
hacking?
Stop the hacking when you're ready.
no. What?
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Nodes putting
the
down.
bot heading, putting down the nodes,
Oh yeah.
and just like
It's like pipe building, but without the cool movement, but it's still fun.
I still remember you being super surprised that they actually stuck to walls and ceilings.
Me?
Yeah. I think you and
Was
the
I?
testers. Yeah, I think you're like, because it's not explained. I think we just got used to it, like just doing it. But you were like, oh, like pipes, they just go, and then one of you found out that it actually sticks to walls and ceilings, and you're like, whoa.
I don't remember, but
It
yeah.
happened, in fact. It did.
I'm not gonna take it.
I like everything in the game which introduces something new to traversal, and while this, unlike pipes, is not an active traversal thing, it changes how you interact with the cave, like how
I've
you
heard-
shape the brain.
I've heard if you like stand like here, and you just get like the data stream like directly into your vision, you can see like the entire fourth matrix will be flashing before your eyes.
And then you try.
I know I said this before, but I'm still mad that you didn't introduce a kicking animation when the reboot happens and you reboot it.
Sounds like a lot of work, but yeah.
Oh, we need a new node.
But we definitely do not kick enough stuff.
Yeah, it's
We
very
hammer things to fix them, so why not?
for a dwarf game. This game has not enough kicking and not enough biting.
Biting.
Yeah, biting. You never played Dwarf Fortress, did you?
I did. I actually played it a lot. Like when 12 years ago.
There's glorious stories of players who didn't give the dwarves in Dwarf Fortress weapons. So when they were introduced to fights, because they met something dangerous in the cage, they started to bite.
I definitely like had a dwarf that like lost an arm and then he used that to
yes.
attack enemies with. It's,
yes, exactly.
Always good.
And because you can latch onto enemies in Dwarf Fortress, the way biting and leveling skills works, biting is actually a very dangerous skill to acquire for the enemy. It's very deadly. And I mean, any game that introduces shit like that, just, you know.
I don't think management approves very much of overclock. It's kind of like a thing that the dwarves just do. I would imagine it like voids the warranty of all the company weapons.
We have warranty in D-Block?
Well, management probably has warranty for it.
I'm fairly sure everything is insured.
I think warranty in the universe of D-Block would be like the management has warranty on you. Like if you suck, you need to.
Yeah, they send you a new dwarf if you die.
Do we need to return the old one? Nah, just toss it. It's fine. No one wants to use dwarf anyway.
You have to send it back into the packaging it came in.
Yeah.
So I need the skin, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Has the chat said anything interesting, Johan? I've completely forgotten about it. Are you still there, chat?
There seems to be 203 chat.
276 in total. Okay. Where are we going?
Ping
Are we going
everybody.
back?
That's me.
One platform, ready to use.
So pick that up.
That's a lot of chats. at least bucket loads.
Why are the honor badges and the achievement icons upside down?
Oh, where then use? Nah, no achievements. I forget about this. Oh god, I swear to god, hackers are still the worst. Ah, Christ, stop. Help. Oh god. Come on, I'm here.
Armed and ready.
Oh, Christ.
Reloading.
Even with all the nerfs, man hacks are still incredibly annoying.
Good.
Question, favorite grenade and why is it the pheromone canister?
My favorite grenade is the cluster grenade. It's just so much fun to throw it.
I like the cryo because it just deletes the materials if you hit them. Or it makes like a nice blue splash on the wall behind them if you don't.
X because it's the most dwarvish grenade ever.
Yeah, X is also very good.
It's the epitome of a dwarven grenade.
But
It very
it's
much
not a grenade, right? I mean, like,
No,
the
it very much-
grenade is the cluster.
It very much reminds me of that game item. What is it? Dwarven bow. Item description. It's a throwing hammer.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Assassin, you agree it's a man hack.
Do we need to call some resupplies first?
Question, is it canon that the only way to actually die in this game is barrel hoop, since on missions dwarves only get down and are alive on missions, failed missions? Maybe they tell you die because it's to discourage you from actually jumping into it, because it's a mess. Sometimes it's just mind games.
Force field down. The caretaker is activating defenses. Take it out quick.
Perfect, I just triggered the caretaker and there's a wave. Oh.
Perfect.
There we go. I'm just gonna extrapolate on what you told about the Hearthstone, with somebody who sat there for 4 or 6 weeks animating the rock. Whoever did the caretaker, it's glorious.
It is, many people have been involved in the Caretaker.
It's really amazing, I love it. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, it really came together at the end. It's had a long time where it was kind of like, is this really good or not? We don't know anymore.
I know the problem if you work very long on something, you kind of lose the objectivity about it. If that's the right word. But I remember playing the mission the first times, and I was like 3 missions where I sat there open mouth. I was like, oh, this is great. It's so fun to watch, and then you die because you don't pay attention. Take my dwarven axes.
And my axe!
Ow. Ow. Except for the electro attack, whoever did that is an ass.
I really hate
Hello!
I'm just gonna start, instead of raging, oh fuck swarmers, damn electric attacks, I'm just gonna be like, Joanne! Why?
We had a moment, I think, where it was like really strong to just stand like right underneath the Caretaker, and we didn't want to like have it directly stop you from standing on the platform, but kind of like don't stand there for long. You will die.
Oh god. Is there a sentry somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know where I put them. I put them, where are they?
I heard if you press R and keep it pressed, you can recall sentries.
Yeah, but I'd rather go to them, because, give me exercise. Ah, no.
It's an old man's problem. Ow. Go. The mean, lean, killing machine voice line is amazing. Oh.
Suck on this, you freak of nature!
That's too much. Blowing up some geysers, they are giving me more damage than the Caretaker.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
What is the next enemy you're gonna add from Half-Life? I guess we have quite a few of them now.
Give us head crabs.
Head crabs.
Head swarmers.
Do we also need scientists that speak backwards?
I mean, we have barnacles, we have manhacks.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Really short security guards with bullets.
We've got the snipers, but I mean, that's not from Half-Life, that's any game, you know. If you go back long enough, there's always a game who did it already.
Simpsons did it.
Getting more ammo!
And the shredders are not from Half-Life, they're from the 1985 shredders. My screamers, it's cool.
Yeah, but most people are too. Ow. Oh Christ. Oh god.
Yeah, but you know, in fact, your reference point doesn't define reality.
Doesn't define what?
Reality.
Yeah, but not everybody is as old as you are.
Doesn't matter.
No, I think
it's like claiming like a scout and engineer and heavy and spy in games, or just from Team Fortress 2. You know there was a Team Fortress 1, right?
You just confirm a new class spy for Debro.
Yes.
Obviously.
Does he dress up as a glyphid mask on his face?
Fuck. What the hell?
Or maybe one of those piece of cursed breads.
Come on.
Can we do just one stream without talking about references?
I would love a mod where someone just replaced all the glyphids with the cursed bread things. Or the teleport.
We're not playing that on stream.
If someone made that, oh, that would be amazing. probably too much work, but still.
Johan, I just got you up. Where are you? All the way over.
Can I just stop the platforms to the eye holes so I can check on the short circuit or something? I think that should be a valid strategy. That's the point.
Just stuff in the scout. There we go. I love that you can die to it after it's dead.
Are you aware of some game-breaking bugs where you think to shoot nothing happens? I think that's actually something with the screen focus. If you go and change the resolution, you're able to full screen, not like border windows or anything, but full screen and native resolution. I think that should fix it.
I'm
it's
having
an
this
engine problem, maybe.
I'm having this bug more from the last few weeks. It's horrible. It's really horrible.
Just don't change your screen back. If that is indeed the solution. I actually had it with like a mouse at some point because it was plugged into like a USB hub on my screen.
A USB hub?
Yeah, you know, some screens have these, you can have USB ports. Yeah, so it works as a USB hub.
Yeah.
I have that on my screens. I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it worked fine up until I didn't. So.
I have it but never use it.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Drilling.
It's nice
they want you to turn up your mic.
I can put it on my mouth.
Didn't we say before stream you were gonna scream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was yelling a lot before. That's because I move it away from my mouth when I drink, so like I don't submerge the microphone.
Just put it down your throat. This way we can also.
Yeah, it's just like a tube up my nose for
They
it.
could just wrap some plastic around it to make it waterproof. It will probably not affect the audio quality.
Probably not, at least. It's very solid audio-wise. Why do people always say this like at the end of the stream? Oh, by the way, we couldn't hear you at all. Oh, by the way, we couldn't hear the other guys. You've been talking to yourself for like 2 hours.
This entire time, people just thought you were crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's that guy again.
Always rambling on with his imaginary friends.
Make believe Johan.
I mean, technically I'm not watching stream, so you're not getting it from me. It's open.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
not like this.
I'm just gonna see the pressure blow up. Oh, 2 of them. Damn it.
I'm currently making a video that with proofs of quite a few bugs I recently encountered. Where do I post it? I mean, you can post it on Reddit if you want, or in the Discord, where you will probably find it.
Johan is still very Christmassy.
Yeah, I have to remove my Christmas hat now. Or
Easter
maybe
bunny.
no, wait. I have to wait until Easter because Christmas lasts all the way to Easter. Hell yeah, that's 3 weekly stuff done.
Let's see, I didn't pay attention. What was my season level? 92, getting there.
Oh damn. I'm only 29.
43.
I'll take it.
Sadly, I didn't pay attention how many hours it took.
I wanted this so bad.
Now I have all the gunner things.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Do you mean overclocks or do you mean season?
Season stuff.
Seasons.
Oh no, I don't have the pickaxe throw victory move. Okay, I guess I'll go for that now then.
Knew how much I needed.
Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, now we're doing a hollow.
Hello, bruh.
No, we're not.
I don't think so.
Wow, I got a new hat.
Yeah, thanks for the idea, Assassin. There you go. Done.
Do you have any ideas for new perks? I feel like with all the gameplay changes some overclocks and weapons bring, it's really hard to design new perks. It is hard to design new perks, we agree. It also kinda has to not do what the weapons do. Like we kinda wanted to not feel like the perks are part of your weapon.
I just realized our scout is called Weisswurst Warrior.
Yeah, that's why I said so. That's why I asked you what it means. You've been talking about his name the entire time. Maybe it's Bavarian. Maybe you
No,
just
I didn't realize
deeply
his name.
Maybe you deeply insulted him.
Yeah.
You know, you're not being
ask
paid
him.
by the hour. Get to work.
Oh, radioactive exclusion zone. That's the only thing that's open from my challenge that's open.
Okay, he answered in chat. He is Bavarian.
Apologize.
So you gotta
No.
watch out for him.
Rock and stone, brother.
Alright,
Oh no, he's listening! Quick! Yeah, but I think he's aware that Bavaria is a special place.
it's an inside joke. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
No, I mean, it's no coincidence that everything German depicted in movies is Bavarian because it's the most, what would you say, special, local, you know.
Well, you heard it here first, people. Germans aren't real. They're based on
Yeah.
Bavarians. They're like a fictional. It's like a race in Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings. You're like hobbits, except foul-mouthed.
No, I mean, it's like the cliche American with the Bible Belt and gun shooting in the air stuff, you know?
No, that's all Americans.
It's a cliche, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, especially those Alaskans
Damn them.
with their
Alaskans
Bibles and their shooty bang bang
and
guns.
their cowboys,
Yeah,
caribous,
casinos,
oil. Oh wait, they have
miniature Lady of Liberty statues.
You pick the idiosyncrasies which are most obvious and play on them.
They're Americans and they're Canadians.
The moose. Or is it meese?
It's a moose, eh?
Yeah, I mean, if it's goose geese, then it's moose meese. I'm fairly sure it's not mooses.
I think it is mooses actually.
It's not mooses.
Musetto?
We're
I
not
think
having this
moose-
discussion again.
Meese or mooses?
I just had mousse au chocolat yesterday.
If it's not meese, then it should be.
So it's also heis instead of houses.
Yeah, sure.
House and heis, mouse and mice.
No, if you have more houses, then you just stack them, and then it's like a skyscraper.
Ah, that's how skyscrapers are made.
Yeah, you put a lot of houses in the same building,
Yeah.
and then you get them drunk.
Jacob, the plural of moose is moose. So,
I'm not gonna accept that.
from grammarly.com.
Yeah, you know what? No.
No.
I have the extension installed, and I'm just gonna go remove it now.
cancel Grammarly on Twitter. How could you, Grammarly?
Make a petition. Start a GoFundMe.
A go Grammarly me.
Me's once best with my sister.
Does Go Grammar Me make you to a grammar sophisticated person or to a grandma?
Yes.
Or both.
Oh, golden. Good. Come on, die. Yeah, a boost. So, oh Christ, the hole again.
Oh, where?
And also, machine event. But it's the easy one.
Oh, hi there. Oh, bye there.
Yep.
What is the lower explanation for the drop pod not always arriving near the dwarves? I mean, it's hard to see where they are down here in the cave.
It's the passive aggressive
what was
notion
that?
of mission control.
I just had like a spike of something.
Maybe they just want the dwarves to get some exercise in between the beer runs.
So the same reasoning Jacob doesn't recall his sentries.
Yeah.
A walk.
I have my sentries on me, thank you very much.
Oh, and the prospector.
They're as recalled as can be.
Nice. I still have to play.
Next thing you'll probably want me to put up my sentries too. It's what's the dealio?
Intercept course. Get ready.
Where are we doing this? Are we doing it here?
Yeah, why not?
Ah.
I'm having the best time in my life right
Swarm. I repeat, swarm.
Isn't Grammarly bad because terms of service says that it owns the rights to everything that is written with it?
I think the issue is that everything you write using Grammarly, they actually have to receive, so they have to have terms that actually states that they can use it and like process it, which in legalese means that they have to own. I think I'm not saying they are not using it for nefarious purposes or anything, using your password while they spell check it, but
Also, I have no idea. I just looked up the word.
I have no idea what Grammarly actually is.
I think it's a service that helps you write stuff.
yeah, it basically processes like grammar and punctuation and stuff like that. It tells you, hey, you're using like a very long sentence for this. You could actually make it shorter and more readable. It's pretty good.
I thought in the times of internet grammar became optional because the other foreign guy without the native language English doesn't know if you're using wrong grammar because he uses wrong grammar.
Ignorance
Okay.
is not an excuse for.
Jacob, on Urban Dictionary, it has the definition meese. It says goose, geese, juice, geese, moose, meese.
Yeah.
That's how plural works.
Yeah. And I would actually say Urban Dictionary is a more more recent tool for getting with the times.
Ouch.
Oh, that was funny.
Also, I think juice, cheese. I think that's something I hadn't considered, but definitely something I would use. Hey, Johan. Good morning. I brought us some G's down from the G's bar.
Molly, go away.
Multiple G's.
I don't think there's a G's bar near us, though. But you know.
But this is how plural works, so it's gotta be true.
So everybody just cancel your Grammarly subscription and listen to DevStream to know how you write
Yeah.
things.
Come
Just
here
waiting
your-
for Urban Dictionary to buy Grammarly and fix this error.
Maybe Grammarly buys those two games.
And then we'll never get to say Mies again.
I will dedicate like 10 minutes of each stream just to be grammatically wrong. That happens. I should add that to my contract. That I get to speak like incorrect English more than I usually do for 10 minutes each stream.
Rock and Stone Civil War. Yes.
Oh, this is high up.
Hey, machine event.
Yes. And a prospector somewhere.
That's how you listen to me, Jay.
Hello.
I heard you say prospector, I didn't hear you say machine.
Yeah. Gravity.
Booting up the machinery.
It's a harsh mistress.
Can you repeat again what the solution for the mouse clicking thing was? It was put the game into full screen mode, so not windowed full screen, and put it at your native resolution.
Yeah, that should fix it.
It's at least a workaround, but it's
Yeah.
probably not optimal, you know.
I think it's an issue on a level that's somewhat hard for us to do something about immediately. I mean, it's existed for long. Sometimes it's also maybe I actually saw on Reddit that some people also had issues with.
Be ready for anything.
I'm not sure if it was Razer or one of those other with like RGB color profiles. And disabling that actually helped. I think we've actually disabled it ourselves at this point. So that's probably not an issue anymore for people with those kind of niche devices.
Oh boy, the machine
These
is
pointers.
so hard.
How has the PlayStation launch gone? How much are we allowed to say on this?
I think we're allowed to say very good.
Or extremely good, even.
I mean, we've released the game for free to a subscription service that has 10 million. I think it's 10 million, probably more subscribers. So it's definitely like 1 or 2 people on PlayStation that are playing currently. Look at our Twitter mentions; it's a lot more. I think we can say currently more people are playing on PlayStation than on Steam.
Well done. Core infuser is active.
I'm calling on somewhere.
And maybe I should
Now
close my browser in the background so I don't get weird messages. Yeah, there we go.
So now we have double the initiative to ask you about crossplay.
Yeah.
The prospector will be a bit.
Oh, we don't need
justified.
crossplay, just buy a PlayStation. Probably 4,
yeah.
because you can't get a 5.
How's the performance? I don't know how good the PlayStation 4 is.
Someone said that it was actually running really good on PlayStation 4.
What's the hardware? What would you say? Which console had a small? Are you allowed to say that? Which one? The old Xbox or the old PlayStation?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the hardware is public knowledge, but I don't know what's in the Xbox versus the PlayStation, actually. But I thought the PlayStation was a bit beefier than the Xbox One.
The old one, I mean, the old ones.
Yeah, like the Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. I thought PS4 was a bit beefier, but I could be wrong.
I think it's not like easy math because sometimes then they have like faster memory.
Yeah.
Or like
more memory.
Storage. Yeah. So it's, I mean, I think in performance they're probably pretty even, but I mean then they launch like elite versions or other, and then everyone doesn't know again. So it's.
How fun was it to make the adaptive trigger stuff for the PS5 version? Well, sadly the guy who made it isn't here, but he seemed to be having fun with it.
Yeah, I think he's really excited about it.
He was like, look at this, triggers feel funky.
Mark was also really excited. He doesn't even have a PlayStation. I guess he gets to test it, so.
Should we keep the wave or try to kill the prospector now that he's close to us?
Just save me.
Kill the wave.
Save me.
Kill the wave.
you had a sentry, this wouldn't happen.
Oh, Deep Rock is on control. Yes, very much so. We have sentries, they're just like 60 meters away.
What do you mean no ammo left? We just had a resupply.
Yeah, maybe I didn't take any of the resupply. Maybe I'm not paying attention at all. Maybe I didn't even realize we did the machine event until it was actually done. I stood and looked at the barrel dispenser for like half a minute and was like, why is this here? I have no idea what I was doing. I should go back and revisit the video, see if I'm saying anything I'm not supposed to say.
I believe you.
Please get rival tech armor. Maybe in season 2. Or maybe not. I don't know what the cosmetics plans are.
Just in case you don't know, I called in a resupply for you, Jacob.
I already took something from it, but I just forgot I did, so I'll just grab some more. Free ammo!
No, I couldn't hack the thing, goddammit.
Come on, die.
Is there any plans to fix the Hive guard not spawning its ads? Probably not until season 2. So yeah. But I have personally never seen it myself, but we have people who play the game a bit more than I do. Where did Mr. Prospector go? He's over there.
Getting more ammo.
Where's he at?
Why isn't his arms animating? He dead!
Prospector with the front heavily reminds me of Matrix Sentinel. Yeah, somebody has that. Where is it? I just saw the cube. No way, that's Molly. Ah, found it. Why is everything from rival tech possibly radioactive?
That is how you make things powerful, I've heard.
You've heard of the Hulk? Wanna know his secret? He's always angry and a little bit reactive.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Did we miss anything? We did a machine event, we did a prospector. Cave seems explored, but I assume the Scouty boy would have called it.
Did I hear
A helmet.
Rocket stone.
I like that the game is now at a point where you basically have something happening any mission.
Yeah, I think we're already kind of feeling the events being maybe on the a bit too much side.
I mean, depends. The events like Machine Event and Prospector are very active, but like Lost Helmet or Cargo Crate is always... Treasure is always nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But you kind of lose the feeling of, oh, we found something cool when there is something every mission. At least in my opinion. Oh shit.
Well, it is the most profitable planet in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Well, according to like minerals and mining.
The mule has docked. Initiating
Maybe there's a stock trading planet that's even more profitable.
Or a planet like full of NFTs.
The stocks grow on trees there.
No, just NFTs.
NFT trees.
NF trees.
Yay!
I really
Plans of
think
changing the
avoiding
escort-
NFTs like the plague is the thing to do.
Any plans of changing the escort mission control voice so the line swarms incoming one doesn't sound like the troubles are already being attacked? Every single new player I see gets confused by it. I watch new streams a lot. That one annoys me too a bit because it sounds
one?
like it's very... mission control says that the drill doors is being attacked, but it's not. It's just announcing that a swarm is coming. But
Yeah.
it's like the timing is a bit off.
I always thought there should be like respondent lines from mission control reliant on how high the health of Dottie is. Like more aggressive when she's down and not as annoying when she's just had a scratch.
Yeah, you can definitely play around with the like context of it. It could definitely be more context sensitive. Interesting. Maybe someday. Do you have time for one more, Jan?
Sure.
Okay then. Okay.
Uno mas, please.
Uno
Por
mas.
favor.
For favor.
Reminds me I should drink something.
What am I doing? Okay. Mag. Should we do an escort on Magma Core, the easy biome?
Sure.
There is a Swarmageddon and Mactera Grabber escort. The best two mutators together.
If you had said Cave Leech Cluster, then you would have had me at hello.
Question, is it true that loot bugs eat minerals and red sugar? Yes. You can actually see it if you break chunks of gold or something, or any mineral for that matter. They will slowly waddle towards it and eat them.
Yeah, if you have like 20 minutes, nothing better to do. Definitely something you could.
They're actually kind of fast for what they are.
Yeah, but
Fast.
you want to see it again to confirm it, right? So then again, and then you forgot to put film on the camera when you filmed it. So
I mean, just start a
That's what it
refinery. Start a refinery mission. There's so many loot bugs there that you're easily able to see it. Weren't they even pooping out more than they eat?
Yes. 50% more.
so you're saying it's inflation?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. You just gave me a reason to purge loot bugs. They cause inflation.
No, to farm loot bugs. You just have to do something with your money before inflation kicks in.
Ah,
I see like a Slime Rancher type of game coming.
A
It's
loot
like
bug
Loot
rancher.
Bug Ranger. I'd play that.
you mean loot bugs are like church? Money is the root of all evil. So to keep the average person from evil, we take as much money as we can to
I
keep
think
it away
you're
from.
maybe interpreting a little bit
Your job is to protect and maintain the drill
on what I
dozer
said.
as it makes its way there.
But yeah, maybe.
Get ready.
Maybe.
Give me all the loot bugs.
Oh,
Oh, that was not meant to be a political statement. That was just, you know.
Coming in.
Insert any institution.
Like, I think you would have
Daycare?
to farm loot bugs for a very long time before it's actually more profitable than just doing the mission.
Well, Johan, you have dev commands. You can just spawn them.
And to pick up your
No.
quest.
Yes. Like not on the live server, but you know.
Yeah. But what's the purpose of farming loot bugs internally when I can just give myself minerals internally?
Because it feels less dishonest while still
I
being dishonest.
don't think you've thought this plan through, Jacob.
Is this better or worse?
if you go into a mission and you give yourself a lot of gold, then you're a cheat. If you just spawn a lot of loot bugs and let them eat the gold and then farm them I mean, then you're just the guy who spawned a lot of loot bugs. They did all the duplicating.
You just shift
So
the
they're the real
responsibility a
cheats.
bit.
Loot
Cheat
bug rangers, like slime rangers.
Wait, do loot bugs eat other loot bugs' poop? I guess they do.
Loot bugs don't discriminate between eaten minerals and not eaten minerals.
But I mean, they eat minerals and they poop minerals, right?
Minerals are minerals.jpg.
Here we go. Drill dozer setting
I don't
off
know.
for the Hummer and Hearthstone.
Everybody poops.
Do you think I'm some sort of loot bug biologist?
I think you're the closest to a loot bug biologist that will come today. So yes.
And Jacob, to answer your previous comment, yes, everybody knows daycare is just a pyramid scheme to take away your money.
Yeah, but they hold my kid while they do it, so
Yeah, they
God bless them.
trick you into it. It's like
it's
cooking
not
you.
not a trick. I actually get up every morning to deliberately throw my kid at them and run away for a few hours. So
Please give me some freedom.
You know your son can look up this video in a few years.
yeah, he can, but I mean, we stream twice every week, so the chance you'll ever see this is it's very slow.
Look, this one is 18th birthday.
And his 20th and his 25th. And,
I dropped there.
Why not just make it a birthday tradition from now on?
yeah.
Play the clip.
Ow, stop eating. Yep. I mean,
I think I've said potentially worse things during stream anyway, so if this is the stream disease, then I'll consider myself lucky.
it's part of the charm of the stream. I'm having a party here with an oppressor. It's very nice.
That's why you're lying down, thank you.
That's how I party.
Yeah.
And we like to party.
I love how he shuffles away from the shield. It's like, oh, okay, I'm not wanted here.
It's okay, I can see when I'm not wanted.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your thing here. I'm just gonna stand over there. See ya.
Isn't it even the line from Portal? Assume your party submission position. Lay down with your belly down and hands above your head.
I don't remember.
Question, can we have the game tell us more when other players press buttons, like how it tells us when someone else and I'm not? I don't think we want to flood like the game with intro like that. Only when it like makes sense.
The drill dozer has stopped.
I think he wants to be able to molly shame.
Refill them, and
Yeah.
we'll have this show on the road again soon.
I think that's potentially a lot of lines in the chat. So, but I mean, you can see who called it. It's really like a tiny icon. Someone called it now.
I think he meant the button pressing.
Eh. We're not letting people get access to that information. All you'll know is it wasn't you. You can probably deduct who it was. So do the math.
Blasting down some oil shell for you.
For me?
For you.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that's me. Always
It's,
helpful.
working then. Option.
Oh Christ. Oh god, no, stop. Oh.
You got any more of that oil shell?
Some
Yeah,
up
just
here.
needed to kill some terrors.
Some
down there.
buggos.
Give me a second, I'm blowing it up. Ah shit.
I can just
Goddamn
go up
spicy
there.
holes.
Don't have to. Oh.
Late.
Something left? Yeah. Just gonna validate.
Oh, up here. Oh, I somehow C4'd the scout without knowing.
Nice.
That's a plus.
Well, you don't get credit for it though. It has to be
Vice West
malicious.
Warrior. Sorry, Vice West Warrior. I didn't see you there. Okay, now all the stuff is down there somewhere.
It may be more work to go around finding the. Oh wait. Yeah, it was nice.
Ready.
All canisters are loaded. The drill dozer is
Did you release the game on PlayStation only to have a reason to make a trailer with a deep rock shanty-ass music?
Yes.
I think that's a good canon.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome of you, by the way.
That is the best timeline. Ready to move on?
Have we collected all the balls? Any more balls lying around?
I think so.
None you can take.
Let's get this mission rolling. Drill dozer
Any
operational
low-hanging
and
fruit?
homing in on the Hearthstone.
Only our jokes.
Oh, there is one lying up there I can see on the map.
Balls!
Swarm on intercept course. Get ready to protect the drill dozer.
Ceiling gentlemen.
I'm off when the creeps going for the drill out of themselves. The drill body, I mean. Next cave is open. Oh, it's pretty.
It's pretty.
Yeah, the deep dive's first mission had a nice cave I hadn't seen before, like a steep cliff in the ceiling. Just very nice. And I just realized our scout is quite good, and I'm not saying this because I insulted all of his people earlier.
Nice save.
I mean, his people are my people as well, so by extension.
What do you mean, you people?
This is the place in the middle where I stand up. Ow. Web spitters are such a pain. Okay, you get that nitro, there's gold.
Ah, okay.
Fire is harmful. Did you get everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Pity, I just wanted to blow up them.
Spicy holes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were too close and I would kill you.
We have a breed. Do we have a fire grenade?
Yes. It's called me. It's not me.
Hit me, fire grenade. Oh, that was Bar Spectre. Thank you,
Read it
rifle.
down.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Kinda sorry.
Come on, stay here. Stay where you are.
The drill dozer has reached the Hearthstone. Press the button on the dozer and start the extraction when you're ready.
Come to me. No, you. Oh shit, I'm out of. Crap.
Is the arms of the prospector not animating for you guys as well?
Earlier when you said it, they were stiff. Let me see how this one. Yeah, he's not. He's just holding them
Yeah,
out like.
it's frozen in terror.
He rather looks like he's making noise while flying. Like he's happy to, you know, to float around, minding his own business. Then some mean, ugly dwarves come and ruin his day.
Yeah.
Hey!
Got it.
the only one who knows his way around a positronic matrix.
Very good, team. Management is satisfied with your performance.
A rift in this biome cannot split the ground of the Hearthstone, right?
I don't know.
Well done.
I don't think so.
Secondary objective.
It's indestructible, nearly.
So I have a request from our QA. If there's anyone, is it PlayStation 5?
There's nitro here.
Any PlayStation? If anyone has like a PlayStation, if they can add Axel, our platforming programmer, we're trying to figure out something with like the joining thing, I think. So his PSN name is Axel_GSG. So if you're out there, PlayStation user, please add Axel. He's lonely.
He needs friends.
Are we pranking him? I think. Is this a joke?
I'm watching and playing Deathstream to be happy. Now you made me sad.
You just add Axel. You don't have a PlayStation? Get a PlayStation. Add Axel. It's Axel AXEL_GSG, and the GSG is capitals. I think it's with capital A too.
Drill dozer running at full steam. Stay alert.
Player names are character sensitive.
I think if you search it, you'll find him either way. I'm assuming they're unique, but not like on hotkey sensitive. Such. That would be a nightmare if you have to find tag sources.
We have a sentry somewhere? Oh, there's so much.
Yeah, we have sentries. What's the deal?
Apparently, drones can snipe Dottie as well.
They're doing their best.
Yeah, one of your sentries was just sitting inside of Dottie, shooting her to aim at the glyphid.
Danny DeVito as mission control is possible. I think we'd like to keep our underranger as mission control. So I at this point. But having him like offer you an egg in strength time. I think that's already
I'm sad axes don't split apart the rocks in two. It's really missed opportunity.
I think you need to curb your expectations a little bit.
No.
Just a small team, man.
Instead I'm just raising my expectation and keep complaining to you. Jacob split smokes when?
And every time you do, I move all your requests to the back of the line.
What's up with all the dice from right in chat?
Defend it or die trying.
It's Tommy memeing again.
50% through, team. Drill dozer is still holding together. Swarm, it's a big one, team.
Nope.
Not so much now, are ya?
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Mooring, where's my bulk?
You have to look in the mirror and say it 3 times and then it appears.
Give me a second.
Biggie bulk, biggie bulk.
Let me just
Bulk
get a mirror.
detonator, bulk detonator, bulk detonator. There we go. Let's see if I have the power.
Kind of think we would have gotten one now if it was in the last ball.
Is this Thoughtful decided pre-mission on map creation?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Really? Oh.
The Hearthstone is almost ours.
course, I'm not like entirely sure, but
The stupid drones are blocking my shots. Yeah, okay.
We got an incoming swarm. Please remember.
Stop shooting my crystals before I can EPC them.
Alright, you can get the next one.
It's very unsatisfying. Thank you.
Is there no more crystals? Yeah, there we are. Shoot it!
Take off your damn drone.
Dog damn demon drone. Dog demadales. Dog demadome.
Dimmadomes.
My favorite bug is that they only have to be connected to the floor to be able to laser.
Isn't that quite common?
No, I reported a bug with screenshot where there were 2 already destroyed crystals with platforms in between them, and the new laser grew in between them, and when we killed the base, it was still sticking out on top of the platforms and still lasering. So it was like a T.
Stone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the
Screenshot
mission.
around somewhere. It's
Question: do you know if anyone managed to promote and play through a deep dive before the reroll today on PlayStation? I actually don't know. Don't think we have any data on that yet.
Armor and Hearthstone secured.
do we have everything? Do we miss anything?
And we will send
I
in
got-
the drop pod.
4 nitro here. I got the head.
I think we...
Got the head. Ready?
Good work.
Let's go.
Sending in the drop
Wait,
pod.
second. Gotta do this. Gotta do this.
Ready to kill some more freaks.
Then I'm grabbing the head. Reload it. There we go. Wait for me. Where are you going?
Nah, I'm not using drills on the lasers that would require me to walk around.
Fuel is returning to LZ.
Too lazy to do that.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Also, it takes away the possibility to accidentally EPC the scout, so nope.
Oh.
Does Axel still need help? I assume so.
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't come up and ask for it.
Unless they wanted many people.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
I didn't get any like details other than.
Oh,
So
right.
please add Axel if you're out
I
there.
would
Please
run.
users. Did it really land in the bulk hole?
4 minutes.
Come on. No! No! Let me in!
Fuel's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy team.
Oh, there's a tunnel there.
So,
Extraction commencing. Good work.
I guess in theory people could have managed to promote and try the deep dives.
I had a level 22 driller in my team yesterday on PlayStation 4. And? How long is it out now? Which was the day?
Tuesday, I think. So it's like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's completely reasonable.
Yeah, I don't mean, what are we saying? We're saying like, how long is the first promotion, Johan? Do you remember?
I think we've said around 20 hours, give or take, depending on hazard levels.
So
of course.
if you've been all in and you haven't had any of the connection problems, then definitely, of course, it would be best if you had like 3 friends that played the other classes and also put in the time. So,
Like, I am pretty sure that you can do it faster than 20 hours even.
we need an update where
If
we
you-
can pet our friends. I don't think we want to go there.
I mean, if you played the game on another platform, you know how to play it, and then switch to PlayStation. Level 22 is quite reasonable within 1 day. Especially seeing the lower levels are very quickly leveled through.
Yeah, I definitely think you can do it.
Yeah. If you're experienced in playing Hazard 4 or 5 from the beginning. Let's say 4 without modifications on the weapons. Oh man, I player level 998. Missed opportunity.
Alright, let's see who's playing Deep Rock right now. Those of you watching on Twitch, will send you on someone else playing. You got any good suggestions, Johan?
No.
Well, thanks for your help.
Thanks, Vice Wars.
Spotting it weird.
Now I know what I'm getting for
beard. I think it is. We don't got a lot of those.
Don't we have a woman with a nice beard on stream?
I think you should go with Dvärg nummer 1. Because he's really...
that sounds like confirmation bias. Is that like the Twitch name, or is it like the title?
It's the title. The Twitch name is N3A Power.
All right, bad. I'm gonna go with the glorious beard. I think it's.
You never go wrong with a glorious beard. I think.
You never do. Never do. Let's see if I can actually.
Okay, now the Germans are joining your... I don't know if you get the name of the scout. Gerstenmalzextrakt.
Is that like yeast?
Yes,
malt
yeast
extract.
Yes.
All the food Germans are coming.
Yeast malt extract. I'm just assuming it's the same guy. It's an eloquent German way of saying
He's on
beer.
YouTube, I see. Yeah. All right.
Oh, I forgot. You eat Weisswurst with beer, obviously.
That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the elite deep dives, which I think we need to complete, Johan, or we'll be hit by the curse again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did I hear a rock?
But thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, as I just said. So I'll just repeat it. We'll be back tomorrow.
Rock.
And remember to like and subscribe and say hi to the guy we're raiding right now.
And hit the little bell.
Hit the little bell. Rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Teamwork and beer will keep us